Welcome, Transformers fans. My name is Composite EnerJoe, and today I'll be reviewing the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Class Bumblebee. And here he is, the second most well-known Transformer of all time. At least that's how I see it from the popularity of the movies. He's pretty much the second most well-known one. And here he is in his 2009 Concept Camaro, alt mode. And nice detailing, and this, I'm also aware that this is pretty much the same mold, the same toy from the 2007 movie line, but with slight changes. And I think the changes that they made, at least in the robot mode, were that the wheels and the front end were changed in order to match up with the Revenge of the Fallen version of the car. And here he is, the racing stripes, yellow paint, the small red Chevy logo, headlights, grille, wheels, rolls decently enough. It's a pretty good roller. I'm well aware that if you look down here, you can see his feet from robot mode. That's kind of annoying, but you can ignore it. The rear view, and this here is his, I think it's called like a plasma fire from his cannon in robot mode. Because of the way it's transformed, you can stick it. It's like you can see it like underneath. There's his cannon in robot mode, and this is the thing he fires for. This is the thing he fires. Is a plasma fire, I think it's called. And if you put it there, if you angle it, you can just kind of imagine that this is the fire from the exhaust. I think that's a really cool thing. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it's kind of neat that you can do that, even though the actual exhaust of the cars are right here in silver. But it's neat that you're able to, imagine that at least, that you can, like, fires coming out. Let's see. Nice little door handle there. This is what I was looking for. And right there it says Camaro, right there on the side of the car, and on this side as well. And overall, it's the Bumblebee Camaro. This is a classic vehicle. Well, classic at this point, since the first movie's now 10 years old. At least from the time of making of this video. So, yeah, let's get on to the transformation. And this guy's transformation is kind of, well, from car to robot, it's okay. It's getting him back into the car mode that's kind of a pain. Right, so first, let's open the doors. And that had to have been intentional. It's kind of cool. You can leave it open like that. Pop open the doors. And then, no, you're supposed to come back here. Separate this. This guy also has some auto morphing in two areas, in the legs and the front area. There we go. Separate here. Separate here. Oh. That fires, I'll explain that later. Just remove that over. One thing I need to point out, and it took me a while to notice this. Okay, this is his cannon hand. This is it closed. In order for this to work in his car mode, you need to fold this out all the way, and needs to be like this, folded in like that. If you do not do that, it will not stay in his car mode. It won't fit. It took me a while to finally figure that out. Because you have to do that. Because this mold was not designed with this in mind. It was originally with just two of the regular hands. Just letting you know about that. Okay, so separate these. And I might as well do the legs. They're really quick. This is the first auto morphing thing. You grab this. When you pull this down, you can kind of see it. Wait. Work. Before, here you go. Put it down. You kind of see this part and this moving back. Well, moving back and up. Fix it and then push that down, push it down. Then we have one leg. Oh, one thing. This little panel, separate it, and then, see from this side you can see it better. Pull it down. And that's a little bit of the auto morphing, where this blue window folds down, folds inward. Okay, and that's the first. Well, those are his legs. That's pretty much it for the legs. So then you come up here, Oh, you take these arm parts, and you pull them out, pull that one out even further, and then there's a second automorphing part. You're supposed to pull this all the way down. Clearance. Oh, no, fold this back. Fold this back, and then pull this. It wants to work. Move it around to clearance, and then push it down, which moves this this assembly parts back. Adjust the wings and fold this part down. Like fold it down, and there should be a click. Fold it down. This prevents it from, when you pull it up, it won't automorph back. See? It stays there. That stops that from going back. Then this back part you can just push down. Adjust the wings. Fix the arms. Fold these. Fold these back. Same thing on this side. Bend, fold it back. And you can adjust these chest bits to at least make them look more movie accurate. Then turn the head over. We'll turn the head around. And whoops. Well, I don't know if this is an issue for everyone's figure, but on mine, this cannon tends to pop off fairly easily. I don't know if this is just mine, but just be aware that this has a tendency of popping off pretty easily. And his head. Oh, also these shoulder bits can pop off too. Just letting you know that those do pop off. Adjust the chest. Adjust the wings a bit. And here is Bumblebee. And looking pretty cool. That's it. The mold worked on the first time they released the figure back in 2007. And well, I will say this: I don't like this here where it's just the bumper, where it's like the back of the car and that's it. I can work with this because it looks, like wings, very G1-ish and movie-ish. But this kind of does bug me, and I think that might have to do because of the automorph that they did that. But it's fine, just a minor complaint from me. And even these door things, I can kind of get past these because if you fold them up, you can just imagine that it's like a shield. Bumblebee's got a shield. Fix it up again. And the two major differences in the robot mode from the 07 mold to now are the head, where it's a completely different head with bright blue eyes and pupils. Which I actually really like this head. It looks so, it's exactly like in the movie. I would like maybe a couple more a couple more paint details, but this is a really nice head. And the other one is his cannon arm. The original toy just had this arm on that side, but now it has this cannon arm, which comes with this plasma fire, and it's spring loaded. Oh, here's another thing. Maybe if you want, you can maybe shave a bit of this off, because if you push this directly like this, it won't click, because in there it stops it. It won't let you do it. So in order for this to actually fire, you have to fold this out a bit. Fold it out, then push it in. See, it goes further back than it needs to. And to fire it, it's this here, which has like a red, that one. You press that, and it fires. And that's his missile. That's his plasma cannon, I think that's what it's called. And overall, it's a really nice figure. It's a really nice deluxe class. For what it is, it's one of those, it's surprisingly accurate to the film version of Bumblebee. And it's just a really nice figure, overall. And, what else? Really nice figure overall. The major differences, the chest cubes, my complaints pretty much are minor. And that, these back parts I don't really like. Oh, and that because of this adjustment, because of this arm, transforming him back into car mode can be kind of a pain if you don't remember to fold this all the way out. So just keep that in mind, to fold that out when transforming him back into car mode. And to transform back, just go back in reverse. Like, it'll be fairly quick because of the three automorph areas. And there we have it. This is my review of Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Class Bumblebee. This is Composite EnerJoe signing off. Peace out.